Good afternoon, everybody. I'm thapa, student ID 00611040338, and I am currently studying at University of Southern Queensland, semester 1, 2018. And today I'm doing this video for the purpose of assignment 1 for the module Professional Skills for Business Analysis, that is code number cis5302. And basically we were given a case study um, for this assignment. That was we had to develop a we didn't need to develop anything, but we had to write a report for a system that was being developed by Lee, and for the insurance system Medigood. So basically we were given like 7 tasks for the assignment. Actually it is like more like 6 tasks, and the 7th one is the elevator pitch video that I'm doing right now. So now let me go through the assignment, uh, and this is all my own work, and I have done some research on the internet, and but I've coded them and I have referenced them properly. First I have created a cover page, and after that I've created a table of contents, and that has all the 7 tasks mentioned in it. And I also have a table of figures that describe which figures I've used in this for creating this assignment. So the first task, in the first task, as mentioned in the assignment part, I've written about the stakeholder analysis. I've briefly given the introduction about the case study, just slightly, and after that I have written about stakeholder analysis, and you can see that I've taken this paragraph from the internet, but I've given proper reference, uh, and I have paraphrased. I'm not written exactly what is written in the site. In this case, it's a book by John W. Satzinger, but I've paraphrased it thoroughly. And in later, you will also be you will see references like this. So I have done referencing pretty properly for anything that I've cited from the internet. So for stakeholder analysis, I have mentioned the key stakeholders for the systems, and I've mentioned the roles, the attributes, then the authority, and also the power and impact on the business as a whole. So the 3 main stakeholders uh, for this case study, I have the patients, the family doctors, and the medical specialist, as well as I mentioned about the software developer and the office administration. So basically I've created a table and mentioned in details about rules, attitudes, authority, as well as the power and impact of each stakeholder. As you can see in this file, all of the, all like all details of each stakeholders have been mentioned is in this table. And the second thing was that was tasked to is was a product vision statement as a system vision statement. I briefly introduced what a system vision statement is. Then I have I've created a table. Is uh, in the assignment it was mentioned that I should take John Satzinger's book as a reference, and I went through the book and I found system vision statement to be written in a paragraph, but for clarity purposes I created that in the tabular form, as you can see here. So what I've mentioned done here is I've uh, mentioned about the target group, their needs, the product, and the value. And you can see the 3 target groups are patients, family doctors, and specialist doctors. And what um, why is the system needed, and what will the system do, and what will be the benefits of the system that are mentioned in details in this table, as you can see. And the task 3 was as is process flow diagram, and I did a research about as is process flow diagram, and similarly we had done as is and to be process flow diagram previously in the previous semester, so it was not that much of a difficult task for me. So I briefly introduced as is process flow diagram, and I have also referenced it properly, and I have created as process flow diagram. Actually, this process flow diagram I created using the tool Microsoft Visio, as you can see over here. mm, yeah, so I created this using the Microsoft Visio. Like other, I've also done other diagrams using the same tool. So the task 4 was the product backlog, and again I have also again explained about product backlog here, and I have given a proper referencing. And in this product backlog I have identified who the users of the system will be and what will be the requirements. So the main users will be family doctor, the medical specialist, and the insurance company. And I have also explained in detail about what will be their requirements in this table. And after the product backlog was Moscow analysis, uh, and I have Moscow analysis is done to know what the new system must have, what it should have, and what it could have, and what it won't have. So I have defined Moscow analysis over here, and I have referenced it again. And for this specific case study, what will be the things that the system must have, what will be the things that the system should have, what will be the features that the system could have, and what will be the features that the system won't have. And I have mentioned all of those in this table as well. So the fifth task, that is task 1.05, was to create a use case for this system, and I've again given a brief introduction about what use case is. And I have identified 5 use cases that are identifying the 5 key use cases that I've identified are identifying qualified persons. Sorry, that's qualified persons. Qualified persons, that is register and such medical experts, makes consultation and payment. And I have also given description about what the use cases will do. So after giving a brief description about the use case, I've presented a use case diagram similar like previous as this process. This use case diagram was also created using Microsoft Visio, as you can see over here. Yeah, so I created using Microsoft Visio for this use case. I used a snipping tool to snap this diagram out of Visio and paste it into the Word file for the assignment. So the last, and not the last, the tax 1.06 was object class. Then I have again briefly described about object class, and I have identified 5 key classes of the object classes that are patient info, the schedule details, the registration, the specialist doctor, and telehealth session. And after that, after talking in brief about object class and identifying the 5 key classes, I have created an object class diagram. And in this case also I have used Microsoft Visio to create an object class diagram, as you can see over here.